Hello students, I am back with the third part of this chapter, that is nationalism in India. We were studying this chapter and we had finished two important part of this chapter. Now we are going to learn our third part. So till now we studied a lot thing. I repeated those all things. So we were just discussing about non-cooperation movement. We were just talking about that how this movement started, how why Mahatma Gandhi started this movement. I told you about Hind Swaraj book, which was written by Mahatma Gandhi in 1909. In that book, Mahatma Gandhi quoted that if we will stop helping Britishers, so they will have to leave our country within a year. So that is why he started non-cooperation movement, and Khilafat movement also, we can say, came with non-cooperation movement, and this movement become a little larger. So in this part, it means we are recording here with third part third. Okay, in this part we will get the info about how this movement started, how the people started joining this movement, and why this movement become failed in the end. The movement in the towns. Firstly, we will study about it. As we know, that time this idea of freedom, the idea of Swaraj, independence, everything, these things were limited to the cities. It means the village people never talked about these all things. So the movement in the towns, firstly we'll study about it. The movement started with middle class participation in the cities. It means well to do families थी जो, so they firstly they participated in this. Thousand of student, it means same, those people who were educated actually. So what they did, they left the government controlled school. The headmasters, the teachers, they also resigned from their job. Lawyer, they did not go to court and they stopped their practices. Okay, the many parties, they boycotted. I told you, boycott, it means not to take part in any activity, any particular activity, that is called boycott. In the most province, like many, India was divided into 8 province na that time. So province, it means state. Okay, so it was divided into 8 province. So mostly 7, in 7 province no party went for the elections, but one state was there, that is called Madras. It means it was the South India. So here the Justice Party, okay, they, the party of the non Brahmins, felt, they thought by this is the great idea, this is the great time to enter in the politics and win the election. So they, what they did, they did not boycott this election, and they take part in it. Now, so what happened? The effect of non-cooperation on the economic front. Economic front, beta. It means what effect had done by this non-cooperation movement on Britishers. So what happened? कि भाई foreign goods. I told you, people started burning the foreign clothes, foreign goods. They boycotted. They did not want to purchase now. The liquor shop. ओके, ये एक कमज़ोर कड़ी होती है एक्चुअल में. इट मीन्स इट मेक पीपल वीक, लाइक द लिकर शॉप्स, दोज हु आर, वी कैन से, हैबिचुअल ऑफ हैविंग इट. सो they did not see that this is the local or foreign thing. So but the people went to the shops and they picketed. It means stop someone to buy something, or block the factory or offices. As you can see here in the this part, a form of demonstration or protest by which people block the entrance of to a shop, है ना. So people stop people to go and purchase the liquor, it means wine. Okay, so people started burning the clothes in huge bonfires. the import of foreign clothes. Now, very important thing you can see here. We are talking only about foreign clothes. So, in 1921 to 22, just you can say in 1921, when India was purchasing from England 102 crore rupees of clothes, in 1992 it remained 57. It means half business went down. So this was the impact in the starting days of it. Okay, so foreign trade affected. As the boycott movement spread, people began discarding import clothes, wearing only Indian ones. Production of Indian textile mills and handlooms went up. uh, as we can see, in south we can see, in villages of the north we can see, still people are using handmade clothes. They did not buy the clothes which are made by factories. So it was a really great achievement for this movement, that people started buying the clothes which are made by hands. That is called khadi, handloom, which is made by the poor person. If poor person cloth will be sold in the market, so he will get the money and his economic situation will become good. At the same time, if he purchase the foreign goods, so all money will go to the foreign. But this movement in the cities gradually slowed down for a variety of reasons. Now, better listen. Why this movement went down? We are talking that it is growing up very well, but how? Why it went down? Now you can see this first, that foreign clothes were very cheap, है ना, very cheap. But if we purchase Indian clothes which were made by hand, so it is little expensive. Okay, so people in the starting days, people started buying the Indian made clothes, but slowly, because foreign goods were very easy, cheap, so uh, they could not stop themselves for purchasing foreign goods. Another reason, so similarly boycott the British institutions, it means schools. By how long a student can stay away from the schools, how long a teacher, for how long advocate, okay, how they will run their family, okay, how they will fulfill their demands. So they had to come again to their job. So our British government, so British people also played a very we can say clever role. So they told people कि भाई, if you will come back to join your job na, so we will not take any action against you, you come and join your occupation. So people thought, okay, this is the last chance when we can get our job again, है ना. So then people started joining their jobs again. So one more thing, the people who did not join, so police or army, they started teasing them and just sending to the jail or this kind of thing. So people became weak that time and they left this movement. So that was the talking about the cities, but what was happening in countryside? Countryside means in the villages. From the cities, the non-cooperation movement spread to the countryside in villages. It drew into the fold of struggles of peasant and tribals. So in villages, people were not so much educated. They were not having good money. Okay, many problems were there. So that's why what happened. I just want to tell you one thing here. Uh, One word is here, that is begar. Begar, it means in the villages this system was going on. It means just we can say, okay, one person needed money, so he went to money lender. Okay, so money lender said, no, I will take interest, I will give you money, no problem, but I will take interest. He said, okay. Now that person, that worker, is unable to give the money back. So what that money lender says, okay, if you can't give me money back, so you have to work in my field without pay. And when you will equivalent the work of the money you have taken, so then I will release you. But he never releases him. He increased taxes, or just you can say interest. So he never be free. So they work on very small payment or without payment. That is called begar. Why I told this word will come here. Okay, in Awadh it means the UP area, eastern UP area. So what happened? There was a person. His name was Baba Ramchandra. Okay, very important name. Baba Ramchandra was there. He was called as a sannyasi. Sannyasi it means कि भाई he was a kind of Baba type है ना. So he worked in Fiji. There is a country. So he was worked there as a labor, but then he came back. He managed to come back. Nobody could come back from there, but anyhow he managed. But now he told to people कि भाई uh, don't take money from these landlords. Okay, they will force you to do the begar, okay, without payment. So what happened, people started following him. So a kind of revolutionary he became there. Why I'm just telling you, because when this movement, non-cooperation movement, was there in the cities only, so Mahatma Gandhi sent their young members to villages कि भाई go there and tell people about non-cooperation, independence and these kind of thing. So Mahatma Gandhi sent Jawaharlal Nehru. Mahatma Gandhi sent Jawaharlal Nehru to village areas of Awadh in 1920 in June. So he went there, he met many people. So he made a group of farmers. What is that? It is called Kisan Awadh Sabha. It is called Kisan or Awadh Kisan Sabha. Awadh, it means that area is called Awadh. Western UP side, that is called Eastern UP side, that is called Awadh. Okay, and Kisan Sabha, Kisan means farmer, and Sabha it means a party. So small gathering they made. Jawaharlal Nehru was with Baba Ramchandra and few others. Within a month they made 300 branches of Awadh Kisan Sabha. So by this they managed to tell people that how we are fighting, how in the cities, in the different cities of India, in leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, we have started non-cooperation movement, and we need not to help the Britishers. By this we can make our country what we can make our country independent. Okay, so that they have taken the decision there, and they made people understand. Okay, but what happened in the other part of the country, actually, when this movement was going on so this reached to the tribal areas also. In tribal area people were not educated. So as you have studied in class 8th also कि भाई the tribal people were also, because they were sending out of the forest by Britishers, because they wanted to capture their forest. So the people were also struggling there. So in many places in the tribal areas, people started following Gandhi ji कि भाई we want to be free, but they did not know the non-violence idea. Okay, the idea of satyagraha they did not know. They only know that okay, we want to be free, so how we will be free? By doing the violence. So in the different part of our country, as we can say, we can take the example here, the Gundam Hills of Andhra Pradesh. they started militant guerrilla movement. Militant guerrilla movement, it means um, they attack on Britishans. They attack on army or kind of in small groups. So this started happening in the forest areas. Okay, so very important name is here. Uh, uh, Aluri Sitaram Raju. Okay, Aluri Sitaram Raju was the very main leader of this kind of movement in Andhra Pradesh. People sing the song of his bravery now also. You can see his name here, Aluri Sitaram Raju. He claimed that he had a variety of special powers. He could make correct astrological predictions and heal people, and he could survive even bullet shot. So this was there. It was just because that they were travel and they were not too much educated. People started following him. He was a great person because he fought for his people, and in the end he was caught by the Britishers in 1924, and then he was sent to jail, and after that he was killed by the, or we can say death sentence was given to Raju Sitaram Aluri. Okay, so he became a folk hero. It means the local hero. Okay, my dear students. So till here, I told you. If you have any doubt, if you have any queries, you can post your comments in comment box, or you can send me personal message also. Okay, so we'll meet with the fourth part of this soon.